Welcome to the Bitcoin Globe Day 1312. We are counting the days down until the next Bitcoin halving. I'm talking to Americans right now. If you're American, you're losing the Bitcoin battle. As a country, we're losing. We're not doing everything that we can to help our fellow American get Bitcoin or to educate them about Bitcoin. In India, they have a slogan, something, I don't know the exact slogan, I look it up after this, but bringing Bitcoin to billions, something like that. Whether that's the value of Bitcoin, bringing the value of Bitcoin up to $1 billion, that's huge. Could you imagine if a Bitcoin was worth $1 billion? I'm curious if mathematically speaking, is it plausible, maybe not plausible, is it possible that Bitcoin reaches $1 billion? And the funny thing is, it probably is. It is. There is some reality where Bitcoin reaches $1 billion. Whether it's this reality, we don't know yet because we're just going one day at a time. This is only day 1312. We've only had a few Bitcoin halvings. There is still going to be a few more Bitcoin halvings in our lifetime. How many more? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But bringing Bitcoin to billions, or bringing billions to Bitcoin, because the market cap of Bitcoin is already at 12 billion, almost nearly at 12 billion dollars, the market cap of Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to be around? If it wasn't going to be around, I feel like it would have already been gone by now or not cared about, but it seems to be picking up in other countries, not so much in America. I feel the vibe here in America. It's really just get that home, live that American dream, work that 9 to 5, but it's all for a corporate job that pretty much controls your life and your privacy, and we're content with that for the most part. I mean, life is not bad enough. We have beer and weed's legal now, so we can just kind of enjoy life, but we don't realize the potential of Bitcoin because we're so comfortable. We're still stuck in the banking era of trusting our banks when we probably shouldn't be trusting the banks unless they should be proving to us that they're trustworthy, and they're not doing that over and over again. We're seeing all this. Look at Wells Fargo. That was not that long ago. The Wells Fargo scandal was not that long ago, and all these banks, they have something is not, they're not transparent, and or maybe they are on some level, not all of them. And Bitcoin is just so much more transparent. It will bring transparency to these big institutions. That's the corporations, the governments, the banks, these huge entities that should be more transparent. And the individual, this is obviously debatable, the individual should have more privacy. And the more powerful the entity, perhaps this huge corporations, which are powerful legal entities, the more responsibility they should have as far as transparency goes. But it's basically they're the eye of Sauron watching us, the little person, the Uber drivers, the Bitcoin enthusiast, right? So we're trying to move away from that, and that's what technology is steering us in that direction. The internet was the beginning of this. Bitcoin is an interesting question to ask: is do you trust the internet more than you trust a bank? Because if you do trust the internet more than you trust a bank, then I suggest Bitcoin to you. And it's not too late to get one Bitcoin. It's not too late to get zero point 0.1 Bitcoin. It may be in the future. If Bitcoin reaches the $1 billion levels, then you're probably, not many people are going to have a full Bitcoin or zero point 0.1 Bitcoin or zero point 0.01 Bitcoin. So it's not too late now. Maybe you buy it and who knows, maybe it doesn't do anything. But if it does reach those billions, which people are working towards it, I'm promoting Bitcoin. That's what I'm doing full time, basically. I'm an Uber driver, Bitcoin promoter, and an app developer. We're working with a team developing an app. Check it out, the Level Up Esport app in development. We're working on it. It's progressing. There's ups and downs. We're in a bit of an up right now. because it's getting closer to completion, and I hope you get the chance to use it. If you're interested in esports, which is electronic sports competitive gaming, we're targeting League of Legends specifically. They have 27 million daily users. So if our app can just tap into all 27 million of those daily users, then we'll be doing pretty well for ourselves. And we're also developing a cryptocurrency. We've already developed it. It's called Xper, which stands for experience. You're using our app to gain experience, and it's built on the Bitcoin blockchain, unlike our competitors who are built on the Ethereum blockchain. But enough about my app, and back to Bitcoin. They're all related because Bitcoin has led me to the creation of this app. Bitcoin, I believe, is what will help me fund it in the future. It's not, I can't do it right now, but if Bitcoin price goes up, I'll be able to pay my team an actual salary instead of them working for free, which would be great, to pay my team a salary in Bitcoin, and they would preferably like the Bitcoin because they see how much it's went up, and learn that. I feel like any coder or developer should definitely look into Bitcoin and the value of Bitcoin. As a developer, I mean, surely as a developer, you can appreciate the code and the cryptography. You can take a deeper look at it than a non-techie guy like myself can. I'm not really tech savvy. I was an ICT teacher. I could teach basic level coding and basic internet stuff. I've been on the internet my whole life, basically. It feels like that. I mean, shoot, when did the internet? I shouldn't date myself, but they've been around for I've been using the internet for most of my life. I understand the power of the internet, and now Bitcoin is like phase 2, internet 2.0. That's what Bitcoin is. It's internet 2.0 in a sense that it's bringing a whole new layer of features to the internet, and we're creating a unique ecosystem. Who knows what's going to happen? That's what's happening here on the Bitcoin globe. As we're counting the days down, this is day 1312. We're one day closer to the next Bitcoin halving. The plan is to have a yacht, a solar powered Tesla yacht that we can all get together on with maybe there'll be a Bitcoin entry fee, a very small one just for fun, and to get onto this yacht and drink some, what do we have here? Unity Vibration Kombucha beer. It's not very good, but it seems to be nice enough. A little beer that you can try if you're interested. It's you can find it at most like health stores. This is the first beer I've had in a long time. I love kombucha. I really love kombucha. I drink kombucha all the time. It's pretty expensive though. It's $4 for a little glass thing of it. So I figured I'd try the kombucha beer. One of my Uber customers was telling me about it, and I figured I'd give it a go, and it's nice. I've only had a little bit of it here, but it's nice. I don't know if I would recommend it. The taste isn't great, but the buzz is nice and smooth. Wow, way big segue from Bitcoin, but maybe one day you'll be able to buy this with Bitcoin. In fact, I could have bought it if I used my Bitcoin Visa card, but I'm not paying in Bitcoins. The receiver is receiving USD. It's converted, and so there is a bit more of a transaction fee associated with that. I don't use it very often. I prefer just to pay for cash, so I'm not using any transaction fee. But in the future, when the receiver is actually holding the Bitcoin and using the Bitcoin, there won't be as much as a fee because you won't have to convert it to USD, which is where the fee comes in. Bitcoin is more efficient. The value of Bitcoin is more than these central banks. Just the program. It's like the efficiency of Uber compared to a normal taxi. The normal taxis are fairly efficient. You pick up the phone, call them, schedule, blah blah blah. It doesn't take too long, but Uber is an upgrade. It is faster, it's more convenient, and I think it's more affordable for the common person to use. Bitcoin is like the Uber of financials, the whole financial industry. Bitcoin is like the Uber of the financial industry. Man, I got some great one-liners today. I'm gonna have to rewatch this video so that I can remember some of these one-liners. But that's what we're doing. We're counting the days down with enthusiasm. Hopefully the positive energy of Bitcoin rubs off onto you and you buy a little bit and help the Indians bring Bitcoin to billions. That's it for this video, day 1312.